Yeah, so like when I was coming through Missouri from Arizona,
Yeah.
The gas, there's only gas stations every 4 hours. So the first time I was driving, I'm like, I don't need gas. I'm cool. Like I'm full. So like 4 hours passes by. Next thing I know, my gas is going on E. I'm like, oh shoot. And the last place you want to be stranded is in the desert. So yeah, I was riding on E for about, I can't remember, but it felt like it probably wasn't even that long, but because I was so nervous, it felt like a long time because you're in the middle of the desert and it's like no phones, there's nobody else driving, it's just hot and it's open. It looked like you know, like the Wile E. Coyote cartoon with the Roadrunner. That's what it looked like, the straight plains and it's open and like a couple little cactuses sticking up. But that's what it was like. I was like, please don't let me get stranded out here. And then at night it gets completely dark. Like this darkness, there's no street lights. It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse, like at night when he was in the desert, it's like dark. But
The only thing passing you by is sagebrush.
yeah, little tumbleweed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I learned my lesson after that first time. I was like, every time I stop by a gas station, I'm getting gas because I did not want to be stranded in the middle of the desert in my
So
98 Ford Contour.
so how many miles would you say you drove on E? Like 20, 10, 25, 30? You know what I mean?
I would say probably was more than maybe 10 or 15 miles. I think.
But you knew something.
But I'm not sure. It could have been longer, but I just know it felt like a long time because I was like nervous because it was literally sitting on E, and I'm like nervous, like oh my god.
Where did you see a sign for the next gas station?
You don't see them, you just kind of drive past it,
Okay, so
and it just stands out. So like there's nothing there, and all of a sudden you see a gas station. So then you just pull over, and you get gas.
so
You're praying that's a gas station, not like a little convenience store.
Yeah, it's a little convenience store too.
Okay.
It's like convenience store, gas station.
any store along there would be a gas station though.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, I was gonna have gas.
Gas along with like the convenience store.
We do that trip again?
Maybe in a nicer car, like an RV or something. Yeah, that was when I came the first time. I had just moved here, so like I had all my stuff in the car, and I had literally I'm driving like this. It was a 24-hour drive from Missouri to California, and I'm driving like this, like my knees are all squeezed together because I got stuff literally all the way around my seat, all the way in the back. I can't even see the back of my rear view. I'm just driving like this the whole time. The cop pulled me like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, this when I was in Texas. He's like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "To California." Like, "Where are you coming from?" I'm like, "Missouri." He's like, "Are you visiting?" I'm like, "No, I'm moving to California." He's like, "Oh."
We don't like your
careful.
cutting here. You
Yeah,
better
he-
move on.
Yeah, he's like, "Be careful." I was like, turn around. Like, go back to Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, I would do it again, but it would definitely have to be a nicer car. It would have at least good air conditioning and more leg room so I could relax in between.
Well, you made it to Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here.
How-
5 years later, I'm here.
Here's the question: is how good you felt when you when you're driving here?
How good did I feel?
Yeah.
It was honestly, it was like interesting because it was literally like a new chapter in my life. Like I was leaving Missouri, and I remember when I left, it didn't sink in until I pulled out of the driveway, and I was thinking, dang, at the end of the day, I'm not coming back home. Like I'll be gone. And so that's when I felt it. I was like, oh. But like it was cool. Like it definitely was a new chapter, and it was just kind of like you were started from scratch. Like you didn't have, because I didn't know anybody or anyone really out here. So it was literally like, here you are, now make something for yourself or do something. So it's like you basically started from here and you kind of start learning the area. It's like a little spiral. Like you start learning where you're at.
Right.
You start establishing, but it's like it's a whole new chapter. It's a whole new book. It's not even a chapter. It's a whole new book. The other book closed and started another one.
But everyone knows your name now because you're a household name.
I'm not quite a household name, but maybe soon you'll see me as a household name. But
Good point taken.
I've been pretty thankful that I've been able to work as much as I have, because I know a lot of people who don't work at all. But you gotta work. You can't just sit there and wait for it to.
Are there haters? Are there haters?
I haven't experienced any haters. I think, at least not to my face.
Oh yeah.
But I just pretty much just focus on just working.
What's your genre of action?
Genre action?
You know, action, comedy.
I like dramas. I think I'm pretty good at doing some dramas. Action. This is kind of like one of the bigger action things I've done. I've done some other stuff where I like jumped out of a speeding car or something like that, and that's kind of fun too. Like doing a lot of action stuff. So I want to look more into that. I think that'll probably fit my character type too. Like my size. Be the next Wesley Snipes. Everybody said I look like Wesley Snipes.